Hello everybody, here for another permaculture plant profile. This one here today is on Sasafrass. Sasafrass is generally pretty easy to identify in my region because it has some regular leaves, some mittens left and right, and some double mittens or dinosaur footprint leaves. The only other plant that does that in my region is the mulberry, of which I have one right above me. Mulberry, if I can get the camera to focus, you can see the edges are toothed or sawed. Yeah, so the sassafras here has the same mitten shapes, but smooth edges. There's a dinosaur track, as I would call it. So this is a medicinal. They are native. This one's about 2 years old. I've not had as much luck with them growing in my yard as I have in other areas, but pretty awesome plant. I like them a lot. They are the original root beer. When people in the past made root beer, they boiled the roots of this plant and sweetened it and allowed it to partially ferment. Usually you'd get less than 1% alcohol in a root beer, but the fermentation gave it bubbles. So that would be your first soda. And the government banned it because they said it was a carcinogen, though you can do your own research on that. However, the leaves are not considered a carcinogen to my knowledge, so they are still sold as filet powder. Filet is a Cajun or Creole word to my knowledge, and it is the leaves dried and ground into a powder. The leaves smell like Fruit Loops. Very, very bright and fruity smell. The stems smell kind of lemony, so people would use the stems to flavor meat sometimes. And of course the roots are root beer. So a wonderful plant for spice. It was actually one of the very first spices ever exported out of the Americas to the old world. And yeah, one of my absolute favorite plants. They have a special place in my memory as a child, going around collecting them. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll see you in the next video as soon as I can. Goodbye, everybody.